money goes into the joint from our salaries based off of what the outgoings are, and that joint account is just for groceries, food, bills, and that's it.
If you earn more, you pay a higher percentage of the bills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that when Nancy earns more.
Welcome to Unfiltered. This is the podcast that gives you the unfiltered truth about parenting. We've got Sam, Tash and Peach, and we're talking about relationships today and finances. Can a relationship survive if you are financial opposites? Peach?
No.
Just straight in there, done.
No, absolutely, I don't think you can. No. If I want to go Novikov and you want to go Nando's, who's paying?
What is wrong with a cheeky Nando's?
I love Nando's, yeah, but I'm saying Nando's is more of a Sunday thing. If I want to go somewhere nice on a Friday, I'm not paying for it. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to survive.
But what if they like tick every other box and they're exactly what you would dream of in every other respect?
If they was that and they was ambitious and they had a plan to get up there, then yeah, okay, I'll run with that. But if you're climbing a ladder to get higher, then I'm going to support you. But if you're just happy being skin, you can go be somewhere else.
But you wouldn't, not even if they were saying, like, this is my plan.
No, people that are like, I've got a plan, do this and that. I can't be asked for that. I just no. I haven't got time to wait around for that. Yeah, like I don't like people that are like, I'm doing this for like a month. It didn't work, so I'm going to try this for a month. Like, just stick to something.
No, and you know what we have to do as women? You have to not fall in love with someone's potential. You have to fall in love with who they actually are at that time. That's what we have to do. I feel like I want to sit here
clicking at that one.
That's true, yeah. Because
if that's the case, then me and my wife wouldn't be together.
Really?
Me and my wife's first date was a Mizo's with a 2-for-1 voucher because I only had like 30 quid left in the bank.
You are an angel of light, Sam. Not many of them are like you, but I wish.
I think I'd get put off with a 2-for-1 voucher.
She was aware. I told her.
And what did you say? And how well did you know her before you went on a date? Like,
we had met at a boozy night at Tiger about 3 weeks before. 3 weeks of back and forth texting, and then finally persuaded her to go out on a date.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we're gonna go out on a date, but FYI, I'm skint, but I still want to take you out on a date. And so this is what I want to do. If you're up for it, then let's do it. And she was up for it. And almost 15 years later, we're here.
Well, I quite like the honesty.
Yeah, I really love you so much. That's why I'm single.
No, but I think it's about that potential. You've got to have some of that potential to understand where they want to go, because every partnership is always going to go through moments where each person's going to lean on each other, and that's just part of it. It's like when my wife went on maternity pay, she had to lean on me at that point because maternity pay is shit. That
gives me
which is horrendous.
No, but only because I don't understand the concept of, like, when my wife went on maternity pay, both of you were on a maternity pay, like.
But I know, and it's misspeaking. It's kind of like, and this was the challenge. This was one of the frictions we had in and around that time, was like her being so financially independent and self-sufficient, and then ultimately, she felt like looking to me to help support her, and it was that kind of dialogue, and it was just like, and I was.
I love it. I love, like, we've got a joint account, and since I've been on maternity, my wife's been topping up the joint account, which is basically just my spending money. I love that she's giving me the money, because normally before I've made more money than her. So now that she's like funding me, I think it's great. I love it. It's like not even like real. I feel like it's not even real money. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Monopoly.
Yeah, it's like Monopoly money. So I'm just like, I'll just spend this and this and this because it's not my money.
See, I thought my husband and I did things the same as everybody else, and then I've come to learn that perhaps we're weird when it comes to our finances. But we will, like, all of our salaries, both of our salaries, they go into a joint account, and out of that joint account comes everything joint imaginable. But then we each take the same amount, regardless of how much we're individually earning, which goes into personal accounts, and that's for us to spend on whatever it is that we want to spend on. So that if he's earning more that year, it doesn't matter. He doesn't take out more because if he's earning more, he's only earning more because I'm looking after the kids more. And if I'm earning more that year, I'm only earning more because he's looking after the kids.
It's too
more.
complicated. I do too much online shopping for that.
We do based off of what you put in is the split of how we split the bills, etc. So it's like it works out to be like a 65-35% split. That money goes into the joint from our salaries based off of what the outgoings are, and that joint account is just for groceries, food, bills, and that's it.
If you earn more, you pay a higher percentage of the bills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that when Nancy earns more. When I earn more, I just don't tell her. But more packages come. No, I do. We don't really talk about stuff like that, to be fair.
I need to get me a Nancy.
You say like about like the online shopping and things like that. Are you very different in that respect? Like, are you the one who the secret parcels are coming? Do you tell her? Do you?
I think we used to be. I think I'm a really bad influence on her because recently parcels been turning up and I think they're for me. I get all excited and then it says Nancy and I'm like, what are you buying? But my birthday is coming up, so it's probably for me. But yeah, I think I'm definitely worse than her, 100%. But yeah, I think I've influenced her quite badly.
And does she care, or does she just go, that's just what you do? You are the shopper.
Since I've been on maternity, I think she cares a little bit more because she's like, you actually haven't got any money. Like, where's all this stuff coming from? And I'm like, well, you have. So yeah, I think she probably cares a little bit more now, but not to the extent that I'm going to stop.
And what about you? Not that I'm going to stop. What about you and your wife, Sam? Like, are you similar? Obviously she accepted the coupons.
I have bigger wardrobe space than she does, to the point where we actually had to move my stuff out of the spare room to accommodate my youngest having his own room. So, and yes, I did say accommodate my child in their own room. I have a massive trainer addiction. So there are regular boxes. Those are a nice pair. Yeah.
Do you actually keep the boxes as well?
I used to, and then I got made to throw them out.
Yeah, good.
So then they're now boxless, which...
She does that.
Yeah, but it's part of it. Yeah, but it's part of it.
Yeah, but what are you going to use the boxes for?
It's part of it.
Part of what?
It's like the frame of the art.
Oh my God. You're lucky that you're actually not a virgin.
Yes, I do. As far as my mum's concerned, I still am, so we'll keep it as that.
But she's not bothered about these.
Oh, no, she's bothered.
Okay.
She's definitely bothered. She's bothered about the spend. She's bothered about the space that they take up in the house. I mean, I'm a size 12, so they take up a significant amount of space anyway. So it's managing that. There have been times where like DPD, throw it over the garden, and I will pick it up. That's actually the delivery instructions, even though we're both in the house. Or there are the times where I feel like I've scheduled it just right. They're going out somewhere, and then DPD's going to turn up at the right point, and then they meet and cross. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, guy, could you not just hold for like 10 seconds? Let them drive away.
We had a day once where, and we caught it on our Ring doorbell camera, and it's one of my favourite videos of all time. And there's a DPD driver who phones the number on the package and says, oh, hello, this package says it's for Caroline Verdon, but it's got the number 32 on it, and she lives at 24. Did you want me to take it to 24 or 32? I was like, oh my God, I buy so much stuff, you actually know my actual individual address.
Yeah, I know my everyman. Like, I literally see him in town. He's like, hi. I'm like, hiya. The amount of dodgy pictures he's taken of me, like, opening the door, you know, like, and they just, like, take you off guard. And, like, I've just got a T-shirt on and, like, one sock. I'm like, for God's sake.
Would you ever date someone who was, like, financially different to you? So not necessarily about the amount that they earn, but more about how they dealt with money, like, day to day. If they were tight,
If they're tight, no, I wouldn't. No.
You're going to kill me with that look.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I can't be with someone tight. No. It's never going to work. I don't spend on random stuff. Like, I'm a minimalist, so I don't have a lot of clothes. I have 2 bags. I'm not that spender. But no, life's for enjoying, and I'm not going to be on someone who's going to restrict life. Like, I live for the day and stay present. If I want that thing now, I want it now.
What about when it comes to, like, gifts and stuff for partners, like birthday, Christmas, whatever?
I have always gone above and beyond, and one year from my ex, you know who you are, got me a laundry basket.
What?
Mate. He thought it was hilarious, and he wrapped it up for me. And I just thought, I am leaving you.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely did.
And there was nothing in the laundry basket, like.
There was nothing in it. It was horrific. He thought it was hilarious, and I just thought, you are going to hell. Give me back them Asics and that iPhone. That was awful.
Do you do big spending on gifts?
Birthdays and stuff, I think we like to try and push the boat out a little bit. Definitely try and do that. But I don't think if we were I could not be with somebody that if we went out for a group meal, they are itemizing the receipt to understand. Pagans, the lot of them. Whoever you are, why are you like? Why are you? Yeah, no,
like,
that I couldn't do.
I didn't have that extra Coke.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't have any alcohol. I'm not paying.
Oh God, don't come then.
Yeah, piss
And
off.
it don't stay
Piss off.
indoors.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
I didn't have a cocktail.
So
Sucks to be you.
that I couldn't tolerate.
Yeah.
But I think other than that, we like to treat each other as much as we can do in those moments. It's some of those little opportunities that you get to, but it's not always about like how much you spend. It's about the intent behind them as well. I think like one of the best gifts I think I got was like I sat down and wrote I did a pregnancy advent calendar, which was it was just like a string, and I just literally got the hole puncher and strung along like for 9 months worth of treats, and it was like, get a massage, I'll get a takeaway, or something.
You need to write a book, Sam.
You need to tell how to act like Sam. I once bought one of my ex-partners a new iPhone for him to text other women. Okay? That was what happened. But you know, it was hilarious. One of my best friends, it was their anniversary. She's been married for years. Her and her husband love each other, and they're just goals, right? It's her anniversary. He buys her earpods, yeah? And obviously she was chuffed about that. But on Saturdays, he always makes the kids pancakes, yeah? So she bought him like a professional pancake maker. And when it come, he was fuming. He's like, you bought me a utensil.